Guys, welcome back to the channel. Go and hit that like, share, and subscribe. Today we got a special video. We are going to be reviewing the Adventurer Bushcraft knife. This knife was sent over to me by BPS Knives, and I want to give them a big shout out and thanks for sending this over for me to review. I have a discount code in the description and a link where you guys can pick one of these up for yourself right now. You can pick this up on Amazon for like 35 bucks. And we're going to talk about why this is an insane deal for this kind of quality knife. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. Hopefully, as soon as the weather gets a little bit better, I'm going to be testing this out in the field and getting you some field usage videos of this and some other gear that I'm wanting to test out and review on some trips. But for today, we're going to do a tabletop. We're going to talk about why this knife, I think, may be probably one of the best knives, if not the best knife on the market for a beginner or a budget bushcraft knife, or for somebody that's wanting to get their feet in the water, or if you're wanting to get something for somebody, or if you just want a really good knife without breaking the bank. I would say pick this up, and we're going to kind of talk about why I am really impressed. So first off, I'm not going to lie, you guys know I'm very transparent on this channel. I was really skeptical about this knife, or just BPS knives in general from looking online, because as you guys know, I usually get pretty high-end Gucci, expensive LT Wrights and stuff like that. And, it's caught my eye, but I never really pulled the trigger on it, but boy, was I wrong. A little backstory on BPS knives. They are made in Ukraine. A lot of them are designed from other places. I know there's a collaboration with Dutch Brothers Bushcraft designing some knives for them and stuff in the past. You can go look all that up. But today we're going to talk about this knife, the Adventurer. First of all, I'm going to say I was blown away when I opened this knife up and I looked at and I seen the sheath. I mean, this is a phenomenal sheath. I mean, really smooth leather, really good stitching. Look at the welt on that, very tight. I mean, a dangler, brass hardware. Honestly, this sheath probably is worth the money you're going to pay for the whole knife, honestly. And it also includes a ferrocerium rod and the knife. So we're going to talk about the knife and just look at it. I mean, so it's a knife steel I've never owned. This is a 1066 high carbon steel, Scandi grind. Then again, this is called the Adventurer. This has hardware so you can remove it, and you could upgrade and put my card on there if you wanted, and kind of customize it. But the feel on this knife is really good. Look at that handle purchase. I mean, I'm really blown away at the price point for this. And one thing I love about when I get a knife, this come with oil all on it, and it was nice and lubed up, just for storage. And that's kind of a pet peeve of mine. I've gotten, $160, $200 knives, and they were bone dry. They had no protectant on it for storage and shipping. And this, I mean, come on. So when they first reached out to me and they asked for me to pick out, some stuff that I'd be interested in doing a review on and get my take on it, and this really caught my eye because it reminds me a lot of some of the old French trader style knives, and it's just very simple, and I want to test it out. Now, the handle, I will say, is actually a lot smaller than I was expecting and a lot thinner. But honestly, it works out good. It's you have a good purchase. Now, I have large hands. I wear an XL glove, but you have a good purchase on it. So I did some playing with this a little bit earlier. It makes, feather sticks really, really well. That much I can say. And one thing really, really impressed me for the price point on this knife is the 90-degree spine is very sharp. I mean, they did a really good job on the 90-degree spine, and you can actually tell that it's more sharp up here and more of a lip on it than even full out, which means they really paid attention up here because they know where you're going to be striking. They know that's what this is going to be for. And honestly, I've gotten LT Wright knives that are $200 that do not have a sharp 90 degrees, or have a 90-degree spine as sharp as this. So that's really, really impressive. Another thing I think is really, really cool about this is it's so lightweight. I mean, this is a very lightweight knife, obviously full tank construction, but the weight is very good for hiking. And you know me, I don't like super heavy knives. I don't like knives that are really going to weigh me down. And I just think this is it's a very good, traditional style heritage blade, Bushcraft sheath. I mean, the sheath is phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal. I am very impressed with the sheath. I mean, the sheath reminds me a lot of Condors, honestly. And the price point on this is where Condor for a lot of their knives should be, but they've just gotten so expensive to where they're kind of, in my opinion, a lot of them are priced out for what you're getting. This is a really good value for your money. I mean, look at this. This is not, I mean, this is not coming out. It's really secure in there. The ferrocerium rod that comes with it is really, really good. You know, it's got a nice handle on there, a nice secure loop. It's not going to fall out. I mean, it's in there. I mean, you really got to pull, so you're not going to lose that. The dangler system on it is really good. I mean, brass hardware, you can tell there's attention to detail. And I mean, it's pretty cool that they are made in Ukraine. So, you know, I could not imagine trying to run a business and keep people employed and do production in a country that's war-torn. So, you know, being able to, you know, help, you know, buy knives and give people a way to earn a living in the middle of a war is, you know, that's kind of cool too. So, you know, all that being said, would I buy this? Yes. Now, so when they sent this over to me, you know, this is, you know, the first channel sponsor, I guess you would say, for giving me a knife to review. They did not tell me anything to say. They didn't give me any like parameters or anything. And you know me, I'm pretty darn opinionated. You know, so I would say, yeah, go get one. You know, for the money, I cannot complain. I would say that this blows more out of the water. So if you're looking for an entry level or bushcraft or economy, you know, kind of budget knife, and you're trying to find something, you know, $50, under $50, I would say get this over a Mora because you just get so much more. So I don't have a Mora with me, but this is like Amazon's competitor to Mora. And I mean, just for comparison, which knife would you rather have? I mean, you know, you can get a Mora for around $35, $40, depending on like the companion and stuff, some stuff like that. The steel may be different. I'm wanting to test this out and see the heat treat. But honestly, guys, I would rather have this than just a plastic knife with a rat tang. You know, this is way more bang for the buck. So BPS knives, thumbs up to you guys. Thanks for sending over. Definitely approved. Can't wait to get this out in the field, do some testing on it. And we are going to give you kind of a longevity review on this knife. So there's going to be some other videos. So go check out the discount code below. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Pick you up one of these. They're pretty phenomenal for the money. I mean, I'm kind of blown back on what you're getting for your money. And yeah, so if you like this content, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next video.